Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Last episode we defeated the trial and we made it as far as the prison. So this episode, of course, we're gonna go after the Warden, who actually dropped his card for us, which is good. So I did a little bit of crafting in between episodes. We now have a fancy new hat, 200 armor, so it's actually on level and it has a 4 link. So I moved the castman damage taken setup from my gloves to my helmet. And I moved my Shockwave Totem setup from my shield, which had a 3 link, to my gloves, which has a 4 link. So we now also have Iron Will added to it. At some point it's gonna be 2 red, 2 blue, and then besides the increased area of effect, we're gonna get a faster casting or something. But for now, that was easy enough. Didn't want to waste any more chromes on it. And our life gain retaliation setup is on our shield now. So our Shockwave Totem now does nearly 600 TPS rather than 440. So it's gonna kill things a bit faster. Sure. What is it? 40% quantity in 3 rares. Okay, that sounds like we need a bit of burning capacity here. Also enchanted one of my rings to get plus 25 to intelligence. So we can actually upgrade our skills that require int, and we're at 124 now. Should allow us to level quite a bit. No interesting drops, so let's continue. Essences. Mothering Essence of Greed. I approve. Greed is life, life is good. And that is the level 45 version. I believe I saw another one up here. Yes, good. What is this? Weeping Essence of War. Oh, and it's nicely in range of everything. Good, good. So we are burning through things rather quickly. Yellow, let's ID it before we open it. I don't think there was a freeze, it ignites me, but who freaking who? There are still these glitches every once in a while. I currently believe that that's just something with the game. So I hope the devs fix it soon enough. But we shall see. Minion gems. Just random items. So let's look for exits. I hope we managed to make it all the way through Merveil today. Would be nice to close off episode or act 1. Hello there, ghost. Go possess someone, something. Anyone. Not me. Come on. Come on. Silly ghost. Okay, I'm gonna burn you down then. If you're not gonna possess something, you're gonna get burned. Ghosts. Seriously, came out of the room with chatters and you didn't possess it. That's just... Ghost AI, really. At this point it's just... yeah. It's one of the known weak points of the game, so to say. But if you just keep reading the patch notes and all the messaging around expansions and leaks and things like that, Grandicare Games is continuously overloaded with work and they don't have the capacity to handle it. That's every time you read something like, no, we wanted to do feature X. For now, let's just chill these out. We wanted to do feature X, but it took us longer to get it right, or we just couldn't get it in time for the deadline we had set ourselves. Because no, face it, they have a fixed schedule. Every 3 months, players are going to demand a new temporary league, and every 6 months, the expectancy is a new fixed league. Okay, fairness, that's the expectations that has been set by the developers. No, that's their schedule, 2 expansions per year, 4 temp leagues per year. But it does mean that they can't negotiate with themselves to like, yeah, you know, we'll just push this out by a month or two and get it right. No, they just have to cut features because the release timeline is arranged beforehand. Ooh, change port. But no, they're continuously overloaded with work, and as such they always have to make choices about what they do, what they don't do. And of course that means that some things that are lower on the priority list will just get cut. And things like Ghost AI, you know, is it annoying? Yes. Does it break the game? No, it's just a feature that ends up working in a really glitched way, but it's not broken. Sometimes it works out all right.
You there.
So,
let me bend your
you know,
ear for
there's a reason it's still in, and it's probably just that the devs haven't gotten around to getting it fixed because it was more important to say polish up the maps for the Atlas of Worlds, or get essences working, or get prophecies working, or things like that.
Shortly, this place.
Ah, dummies. Interesting. That was my my daily mission as well. Boom, boom, boom. So 2 Shockwave Totems plus Searing Bond definitely helps with this. Boom, boom, boom. And we got it, 19-2.
Mind your footwork, Exile.
Good, good. More vegan reputation. Yet still, it would be very nice if we could get Haku to level 2. Because he's still level 1 and a bit. I never really encounter him anymore. Which is slightly frustrating. Given that I would like to improve my armor a little bit, mastercraft my armor, but well. Eventually it's gonna come. It's gonna work out.
Your brawn is about to meet its match, Brute. Give the Warden my...
Oh, I'm burning with excitement. Meet my match, you say? Well, I'll outmatch him. He's got skeletons. I have totems. Of course, we know totems are way more reliable minions than skeletons are. See, follow blood, follow blood. Warden, I'm home.
Echoes from these stones.
Okay. Bosses like this do make me wish for a granite flask. Would be nice. But
Your spirit
I'll accept this.
is the plaything of the ancestors, slave master.
Oh. 5 socket battle plate. Funny. And ooh. Oh, that is a bond, another thing. So that is the Stormheart. Cannot be shocked while frozen. Yes. Very useful. I guess. So you intentionally get yourself frozen so you don't get shocked. Because it doesn't actually inflict damage on you, it's a gimmick, it seems like. Okay, well, we can move onwards. Totem, totem, burn. Double shockwaves, you got a pretty long reach, you got pretty decent damage. For now it is definitely working out. Iron Bow went up, pushing the damage. 587 still. But I do like the utility you have with all the different totems. Well, you really have the Shockwave Totem for just dealing with large groups of trash mobs. If you have something that's too tough, then of course you have your Righteous Fire. We have the Searing Bond for dealing with very mobile mobs, or just as a bonus on top of everything. But it only is needed if no monsters don't really die in 1 or 2 hits otherwise. Or like here, if now there's a bunch of mobs, you might as well just slice them to bits. Hello there. Guardian of the Mount. So, we kill him. Another essence up ahead. What's this gonna be? Weeping Essence of Sorrow. Okay. Put down all the damage. And it's gone. Yes, yes. And find your own way inland.
Strength isn't everything, brute.
Oh, what? She actually has a custom line here. So normally she says something along the lines of find your own way inland. Or is that just the message for the shadow, which I'm interpreting to be the standard one, because, well, the shadow is kind of becoming my default class for a lot of builds. Oh, yep. Okay. Some loot. Ooh, there's a rare in here. Whoosh. Oh, another rare. I'll just give you a pretty massive headache. Gem Cutter's Prism. Strong push. Interesting. Definitely don't encounter those all that often. 2 additional silver coins and guarded by a stream of monsters. Okay. So while you open these specifically for the silver coins, they are a very nice addition. And that's also an indication that the silver coins can spawn on any vote. The Gem Cutter, Coin, Blade Vortex, Frost Bomb, everything else not that interesting. And another Hallowed Life. So I got 2 Hallowed Life to see if I can roll something useful on it to replace my current ones, but yeah, if something doesn't roll instantly, I'm not gonna spend too much Orbs of Alteration on it. Because there's gonna be more, and you can always just transmute them and see. And the good thing about this build is that you personally, I'm trying to make it into a tanky build. You don't need to be tanky because the totems are the ones that are attracting all the attention. And that's yet another level. Okay, kill this bugger. And those. Push. Hey, let's have a look. We have reached the outer edge, so 3 more skill points. And we are ready to do the remapping, which is gonna be nice. Because that means our totems are suddenly gonna get a large buff. Okay. Then the question is right or left side to continue. Ooh, Chaos Area. Monster physical damage reduction, gain an endurance charge, 20% quantity. Nice. A little bit of a... just a intermission. A little bit of a break in between. Ooh, Fist Reflect. Well, Shockwave Totem is gonna care, but that's the only one that's gonna care. But you're just gonna burn. Burn, burn, burn. Just look at mobs just die. We are really outputting decent damage. Okay, do it like that. And you, with goods. You. Hey, Infernal Totem or Righteous Fire Totem next to the Searing Bond. You, and you. Wish. Snakes everywhere. Is this a snake boss? No, it's the Flame Maker guy. Yeah, Shiak, Maker of Floods. So, We just got you more or less surrounded. And we got you. And we are full. Empty pockets. Continue. Oh, at least we got a unique so far. That's always nice. Oh, the 2 coins. We need to, of course, grab something. Hello, Navali. Prophecy.
The echo of the aesthete haunts her greatest creation, bestowing great powers once more.
We just defeated Brutus. This is really not how it's supposed to work anymore.
Perverse loyalty, blind love, the abuser and the abused.
We get a Malagaro event. Echoes of Malagaro. That's gonna be fun. So a lot of persist. Nah, not actually that interesting. Sell it and then we push onwards. Onwards, always onwards. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we get a sacrifice fragment. Another one. While doing a warm-up I also got a chaos area, corrupted area. And also got a fragment rather than a skill gem. Not that I'm looking for anything in particular. Especially... No, the foul skills are kind of unreliable. So, oh, they're useful for boss fights, but they need to be in the same level. So, no, something like an Izaro, you can't trigger it. And after that, most of the boss fights you only have a 1 shot with it. So it always feels limited. Okay. And this looks like we're heading towards exit of sorts. That's good. Oh no, loot, we have to pick it up. Just can't leave it behind. Graveyard.
Hinekora, Mother of the Dead. Is this your land I walk upon?
Hinekora. Well, it is a bit of a ghastly place. Okay. Ghost location acquired, that's always good. Knowing where the ghost is. And we'll just have to see if there's gonna be an all flame or a waypoint. Or not. Yes, waypoint is also relatively nearby, that's good. Then all we need is the all flame. And we're just gonna follow the coast. I mean, if we don't find the all flame, then not a big issue. And we'll just skip it and I'll run them in between. And I'll run them before we start on Act 2. Still have to defeat a great beast in the depths. The thing that could have been a kraken but isn't quite a kraken. Looks more like a crab rather than a kraken. Merveil, looking for you. So Merveil was of course the first boss that we defeated using Ancestral Bond, and now we are facing Merveil yet again, but this time with something that's way closer to resembling our final build. Oh, I saw an essence and I want it. Yes. Whispering Essence of Contempt. Okay, there. Wish. We got it. And I didn't. See what we get here. Good, good. Okay, dead end. But there is more. We haven't reached the right side of the map yet. So we'll have to see if we finding it. Merveil's complaining, that means we are near the end. This is always a relatively straightforward place. Well, you know, you always have to head somewhere to the north. Now, might be that you have to turn a bit west, might be that you have to turn a bit east, but you're always heading towards the north, or at least to the top right side of the map. I don't think I've ever had to move to the bottom side of the map, for example. So, oh, there's that. My child. Don't remember her shrieking that loudly about it before, but it is a nice change. She is trying to just mix a bit more with the level. That's the interesting bit about both Toreso and Merveil. They are, as far as I understand, the only ones that really have just some background audio that keeps going on while you progress through their areas. Most of the other folks, you have to just click lore and listen to things rather than just getting the story told by context. Okay, oh, there's bears here. Might as well try to do the responsible thing and not get hit by them. Of course, Tora spawning next to the den. I hope this is something that's gonna remain, because I truly appreciate it. Because having to backtrack across half the level just for a Tora mission is just not fun. Okay. Ooh, silver flask. Searing Bond upper level, how far? 1749 becomes 2150. Those Searing Bond leveling up, it truly makes a big difference for damage. Which is nice. And that's... No, but with attacks, it's a bit frustrating that you level it up and then it gains 0.5% of extra damage. Yay. No, but no, your weapon is the thing that's scaling, I can understand that. But it doesn't feel as impactful than the levels.
That's more like... I do believe you and I...
Level 2 Tora, almost level 3. Nice, nice. Might actually get her into the hideout, or get her crafting bench into the hideout, so we can enchant boots and belts. But first, a Merveil. So.
Fear tastes so sweet.
Yeah. Do it like that. Did you see how fast she is just degenning? Yeah, that's the first stage. Whoosh. That's the second stage. Golem is nearly dead. Let's refresh that one. So, Shockwave behind.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest with Hinekora, mother of the dead.
So that was Merveil. May she rest in peace. We are gonna move on to the next place. You know what? We'll run to town. That's always convenient.
All life is twisted in Rayclast.
And this is a rather straightforward area. Ooh, another essence. Let's see, level 44 area. I'm 47, so I'm still up to snuff. That's good. And I'll do the skill point gain thingamajigs in between episodes to boost ourselves a little bit. And we murder this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're mostly full. We'll just ignore the loot then. Wait, what? Ignore the loot? Yes, we're ignoring the loot. We're just gonna push forward. Don't worry, if unique stuff drops, we will pick it up, of course. But Yeah, for rares, it's just in the end it's gonna be 1 or 2 orbs of alchemy that we're missing out on. Rather just finish the level and call this an episode on time. Whoosh. It's probably gonna be a bend in the road, so I might as well just go with it. You do start to recognize some of the templates. On the other hand, you know, they keep introducing new twists and turns to the level design. Right, and that was that. Act 2, we have reached it. So, good thing is, of course, new act means a higher level items you can shop for, so I might get lucky and find something that's actually equip worthy, but I'll see about that then. I'll see you again next time. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next episode. Bye bye.